this could only mean one thing. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Welcome back to the family. Welcome back to the channel, family. I'm Pastor B. I am an ambassador of Jesus Christ. And guess what? That is the ministry. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 20. I have a truth that set me free, and I know it's going to set you free as well. You want to know what it's entitled? It's entitled, Let Your Yes Be Yes and Your No Be No. I am about to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Yes. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. What that means is when Jesus was teaching is that there will come a time in your life where you got to say no to some things. Oh yeah. There's going to come a time, if you're like me, a busy person, there's going to come a time where you're just going to have to say no. You see, Jesus gave us permission, if you will. That's why he said, let your yes be yes and your no be no. Matthew chapter 5, verse 37. And what that means is that, like I said, yes is exciting. Yes opens doors. There's a lot of positive things that come with the words yes. But at the same time, your no's got to be just as important, because no's, they open doors too. You say, what do you mean by that? Hold on, I'm going to explain to you. No's open doors and no's close doors to the wrong thing. You see, we were not created by the Most High God to go 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We were not created to rise up early and go to bed late, 5, 6, 7 days a week. We were not created for that. And in this busy life that we live in, and I see this on YouTube, where a lot of people are talking about not having enough time in the day to do what is important. We're living in a society that wants you to push the envelope 24/7, 24/8, 25/8 if they could. And we're living in a time where if you don't say no to some things, I came by here to give you this encouragement and a warning. What you don't say no to can wind up putting you in a hospital. And I'm not lying. There are a lot of people today dealing with and living with a lot of stress, anxiety, and depression because they haven't learned to apply this truth. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. If Jesus said no, then who are we to think that we can't say no to certain things as well? I know you want to say yes. You're a good person. You're a Christian. You love people. You want to go the second mile. But let me tell you something. You love people, as the Bible says, love your neighbor even as you love yourself. Matthew 22, verse 37. The word even means equal. You have to love others equally as you love yourself. When you love yourself, you have to take care of yourself. What am I saying? You have to say no to some things. Some people I don't know who this is for, but I know it came to me first. And it's going to bless me as well. And I had to learn this. And thank God that I did not have to learn this the hard way. But you have to learn to say no to some things, because people will crowd your schedule. People will fill your schedule up, fill your life up, have you going here and there over here, under there, and around here, you won't have enough time to sit down like I'm doing right now. It's Friday. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I've been working. I get home, and to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I've been going. There's a lot of things going on at the job. It's hot outside. You're up early. I work hard. You're dealing with people. You're dealing with coworkers. You're dealing with traffic. You come home. You have to be a husband, and you have to do this, and you have to do that, and you creating content. And like I said before, you pastor in the church, and you have a lot of things to do. There's a lot of people pulling and tugging at you, vying for your attention. And not just that, you have media, social media, commercials, telemarketers, scammers calling you on the phone, people calling you from out of state, telling you about things that are happening in other states. And it gets overwhelming. It can get overwhelming. But there's one truth that Jesus gave us that can put us back in balance. Let your yes be yes, and your no be no. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I got things to do. I can't go to the ball game tonight. Hey man, do you want to? We having a barbecue later on, Friday night. You've been at work all week. Hey bro, you want to come by? Man, we're gonna throw some meat on the grill, watch the preseason game. Nah, I'm gonna sit this one out. I need to relax. I need to digress. I need to replenish. And it's amazing that word replenish is important, because I work in receiving 9 to 5. For a living, I'm a pastor, but I have a job as well. And the 9 to 5 that I work is in replenish at a certain company, as in receiving. And that's what I do. I receive and I replenish things. As product goes out, I put product back in. And that's what it's like in our lives. We put so much out, but where are you replenishing? This is the reason why Jesus not only did he give us the principle in Matthew 5:37, but he also gave us the Sabbath day, which is tomorrow. And for the Jews, it's sundown tonight, Friday night, until I think it's sundown Friday night to sunrise Sunday. That's why he gave them a Sabbath day. And that's why he modeled this during the creation, where it says, on the seventh day, the Lord rested from all his labor. Now, God didn't need rest. He's God. But he gave us this principle to let us know, and gave us the commandment in one of the 10 commandments. As it is written, there are 6 days you can do your work, but on the 7th day you shall rest from all your labor. That's the reason why he gave us that in one of the 10 commandments. And that's why he modeled that when he created. What am I saying today? I'm saying, say no to some things. Check your schedule in this busy season, in this busy life that we live in. Check your schedule and start taking out some things that are least important, so you can start adding to your schedule some things that are important. Namely and mainly, you getting some downtime. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. I know yes is exciting. It is. Yeah, I'll do it. I remember that movie by Jim Carrey back in the day called Yes Man. Oh man, we don't want to be like that. You don't want to be a yes man. Sometimes you have to say no. And I know people may not understand it. They might think that you're being rude and being antisocial. But can I tell you something, my brother? Can I tell you something, my sister? Your health and your destiny is at stake. Do you know when you get that little twitch under your eye, when your eyelid is jumping? Do you know what that is? That's your body saying, hey man, hey guy. It's giving you that nudge. It's saying, hey, we stressed. When your lip is jumping, you got that little nerve jumping under your eye. When you can't sleep at night, you waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 2:37, Can't sleep at night. You got too much on your mind. You got too much on your mind. Ecclesiastes 12 tells us that too much thinking leads to restless sleep. You got too much on your mind. You got too much on your plate. If we are going to endure to the end, if we're going to finish our race well, we have to do what Jesus said today. I just stopped by here to give you this encouragement, as well as a warning and a little wake-up call. Hey, on this Friday, this is a good way to end the week. Say yes to the things that matter. I know they got the videos out that say, do it tired, do it broke, do it alone, just do it. That's great. You should do that. He's talking about purpose. But I'm talking about your mental health, your well-being. You can't say yes to everything. You got people in your life that could go 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. That's fine. That's them. But for those who are of the truth, like you and I, let me tell you something. Jesus modeled it. We should apply it. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to think clearer. You're going to have more rest. You're going to have more energy. Your mind will be clearer. You'll have better thoughts. You'll have good sleep. You'll have better health. Everything will start to fall in line when you do that one thing. Say yes, but learn to say no. And until next time, if God says the same, He may say no. I'll be praying for you. I'll be praying with you. Have a blessed day. Peace.